This film was shot in just 17 days, yet the two leads later said it felt like they had lived through an entire lifetime together. After filming Wrapped, they went their separate ways and were each linked to different dating rumors. 5 years later, they suddenly announced their marriage. The girl became a successful print model at a very young age, but because of her father's job transfer, she had to move back to the countryside. One day after dinner, she had barely taken a few steps when a no-entry sign blocked her path. Without hesitation, she walked right past it. Ahead of her stretched a deep blue sea. As she wandered along the shoreline, a flash of striking blonde hair caught her eye. Before she could react, the boy rushed up to her. The next day, she transferred into a new class. The arrival of a well-known model caused an instant stir. The classroom buzzed with excitement, yet her eyes were fixed only on the boy gazing out the window. After class, her classmates crowded around, flipping through her photo books and gossiping curiously. The boy sitting in the corner looked unimpressed. Frustrated, she blurted out his secret in front of everyone, that he often swam in the nearby waters. According to local legends, disturbing the sea god would bring disaster upon the village. The mood in the classroom shifted instantly. After school, she secretly followed him and once again entered the restricted area. In an act of retaliation, the boy grabbed her and jumped into the sea. Later, her mother took her to a dinner gathering, where a well-known director approached her, hoping to shoot a new photo collection with her. She knew his work was often considered bold and controversial. Hesitant at first, she recalled the boy's indifference and mockery at school. Determined to prove herself, she agreed. The next day, during a photo shoot in a small forest, the director had just lifted his camera when a small stone struck him on the head. The boy appeared, declaring it was his territory, then ran off after issuing a warning. The girl abandoned the shoot and hurried after him, but she soon ran out of strength and collapsed on the ground. The director, who had followed her, began snapping photos of her disheveled state. Unexpectedly, those candid shots turned out to be the most striking images of the entire session. When she received the finished photo book, she immediately brought it to the boy. He flipped through it with apparent indifference, yet gradually became absorbed. Finally, she decided not to hide her feelings anymore. She confessed that she had fallen for him the moment she first saw him. Accepting the photo shoot had only been her way of trying to get his attention. But all her careful attempts to get closer had only resulted in repeated coldness. As she spoke, tears welled up in her eyes. This time, the boy didn't run away. Instead, he handed her a can of soda. She opened it without thinking, and was sprayed in the face as it fizzed over. After the photo book became a bestseller, she dominated the covers of major fashion magazines. Seeing her success, her mother planned to send her back to Tokyo to further develop her career. Reluctant to leave the boy, she wanted to stay. Yet the boy who had recently started approaching her suddenly became colder than ever.